Hello adventurers, welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to do something that I didn't think I was going to do until much later in my journey, which is a face reveal. So today we're going to be talking about the future of Uziventures, mainly 2026. As of now, the sales of Festival of Nights event pack has ended and we are wrapping up our schedule for 2025. I'll be taking a short break in November, but don't worry, I won't be disappearing for long. In December, I'll continue working on Uziventures. Apart from everything planned for 2026, I want to share with you how I'm going to proceed with Uziventures projects. Originally, Uziventures was just supposed to have comics and trading card game. But creating comics takes a lot of time, and if I try to only create comics, I won't be able to tell the story that I have been meaning to share with you all. So, instead of just creating comics, I'll be focusing more on creating graphic short novels. The graphic short novels will allow me to tell the story with a visual perspective without putting too much time into the comics and only having one to release each year. I can try to release more comics, but if I try to do that, I'll burn myself out and maybe Uziventures won't stay alive. So, to prevent that, I have decided to release two graphic short novels each year, two TCG projects each year, or one big TCG project each year, one Uziventures comic project each year, and two Uziventures storytime videos. Now, what is storytime videos? We'll dive into that a little bit later. Alright, now let's talk about what's coming in 2026. In December of 2025, I'll start the pre-orders for our first graphic short novel after prologue, which is going to be Tech Noir Episode 1 Genesis. Based on Uziventures Genesis miniset that released in July of 2025, this will be the first episode of the graphic short novels. The episode 0, you might say, was Uziventures Prologue, which was released in January for online readers and March as a physical copy. The full release will happen in January of 2026, so keep an eye out on getting that graphic short novel and becoming a part of Uziventures in the very beginning. Then in March of 2026, we'll be celebrating our first ever Uziventures Day. This will mark the 1 year anniversary of Prologue release, and we're going to be having a special event pack just like we did for Festival of Nights. Along with this celebration, we are planning on having a campaign for Uziventures which will allow us to produce our set 1 and the starter decks with an amazing upgrade to our quality. I will need your support, and which is why I have decided to do this. Do what exactly? I'm planning on creating regular content on YouTube and on Instagram so that I can connect with you on a greater scale that I have been able to these past few months. This will allow you all to get a better idea of what's going on in Uziventures and is it worth it to be a part of Uziventures or not. If it's not for you, it's alright. At least I'll know who my audience is and who I should be trying to connect to. This is my dream since I was 7 or 8 years old, I think. Yeah. And I would love for you to be a part of it. After that comes our very first Uziventures Storytime video, a narrated and illustrated adaptation of Uziventures Tech Noir Episode 1 Genesis. You'll be able to watch it or just listen to it like an audio adventure. This is a new way to experience the story together. Uziventures Storytime is going to be a new audible/narration experience for you all to experience Uziventures in a new way. Then in May, we are launching our first ever starter deck. For the starter deck and set 1, I'm planning on giving these with a grain of salt, because if we are able to raise enough money in March that we are able to upgrade the quality of our TCG, I will postpone the release of the starter decks and the set 1, and I will release them all in 2027 together. Now, the raising money part for the campaign is going to be a little complicated in India because we don't have platforms like Kickstarter and stuff. If you guys know any other software or website that works in India, or else I just have to say,
fine. I'll do it myself.
so no matter what happens in May, in July we are going to be having another illustrated short novel which is going to be The Origins of the Scaryman. This short novel will dive deeper into the origins of the Scaryman, introducing the first ever Scaryman, the elders of the Scaryman, and Skulltron and his legacy. And from there, buckle up because we've got 4 months of back-to-back releases. In September, we are going to be releasing maybe the second starter deck, which will be focusing on tech noir. In October, we're gonna have another run at Festival of Nights cards. This will feature new artwork of another set of battlers. This will also be themed around Diwali and Halloween next year. In November, we are going to be releasing the storytime video of Origins of the Scary Man. And finally, in December, we are going to be releasing our first ever Uziventures comic, Tech Noir Issue 1. There's a lot of work ahead, correction, a lot of fun ahead in 2026 and later on. 2026 is going to be a wild, creative and unforgettable night, and I cannot wait to embark on it with all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends and comment down below which one of the releases are you most excited for in 2026 and what other things would you suggest us to create in 2026 and later on. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, keep collecting, keep creating. Hello adventurers, welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to do something that I didn't think I was going to do until much later. On creating graphic short novels. These will be short novels which will have short novels will be short novels. But myself out, and maybe Uziventures won't stay alive. Why? Episode 1. अरे यार क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं? Anniversary of the prologue with you all on a very so I can connect with you all. अरे अच्छे से बोलना है मेरा. I'm planning on creating proper content. I'm planning on creating regular content on YouTube and on Instagram so that I can connect with you all on a greater scale. 2026 is going to be a wild, creative, and unforgettable.